Aloha, folks. I hope you're having a great day. Hey, this is day 3 in our 21 days of prayer and fasting. I hope you're joining us for this very special time where we're zeroing in on just seeking God's face and seeking God's help for the year that lies ahead. We have no idea what's going to be happening in 2021. We anticipate there'll be some challenges along the way, as there already are, challenges we dragged over from 2020, and we know we're going to need God's help and God's guidance. So that's what this time is about, to seek Him and to put Him first place as we step into the new year. And what I'd like to do over the next couple of updates is just share with you some things of encouragement about fasting and about what we are in the process of doing. Today I want to share with you out of Isaiah 58. It's the longest chapter in Scripture on fasting. And it's not a chapter to necessarily encourage fasting. It's actually a rebuke of sorts because God was displeased with the people. They were living lives of hypocrisy. They thought if they were spiritual acting and pious acting, that somehow that was going to earn points with God. And they just didn't get it. So Psalm 58:3, we see the people asking God this question. They say, "We fasted before you. Why aren't you impressed? We've been very hard on ourselves, and you don't even notice it." And then God answers them. He says, "I'll tell you why. It's because you're fasting to please yourselves." Wow, what an indictment, folks. You realize that you can actually do spiritual things with the intent of pleasing yourself? Fasting is not a very easy thing to do. I don't know which fast you chose, if you're fasting from a particular meal, maybe some of you chose a Daniel fast, maybe a media fast. Whatever it is, my guess is that you chose something that was going to be a little bit difficult for you to do, because that's what fasting is. It's a laying down of certain things so that we can better focus on God. And here these people are laying these things down, thinking that somehow it's getting God to focus on them and pleasing themselves. And folks, that just can't be what it's about. It can't be about pleasing ourselves. God goes on and He tells them, look, I don't want that kind of fast. The thing I want to see in your lives is real, active faith and religion being lived out. And He goes through and He talks about those things. And I would encourage you to read Psalm 58. But when we get to the end of the chapter, this is what He says to them. He says, when you begin to live the way that I've called you to live, not to please yourself, but to please me, then He says in verse 14, the Lord will be your delight. The Lord will be your delight. Yeah, you'll want Him more than anything else. Man, I hope as we fast together over these next few days that that's where we'll be. God, help us to be a people that delight in You. Hey, this evening from 6 to 7, I'm going to have the chapel open just for a time of prayer. And I hope you'll join me. If you've got some time and you'd like to just come and be encouraged in prayer together, please come tonight from 6 to 7. And then, as I said, we're continuing on till January 31st, and that's when we'll end our 21-day fast together. Also, C3 groups are getting ready to start a brand new semester the week of January 31st. That's right, the day that we end our fast, we begin our C3 groups. I hope you'll join a group if you haven't already. It's a great opportunity for fellowship and for growth. Hey, as we close out our time together today, don't forget about our theme verse, Romans 12:12. Rejoice in our confident hope. Be patient in trouble. And keep on praying. God bless you as you go through the rest of your week. I look forward to worshiping with you this Sunday.